Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart of the ES. Here's where we go. No bond trading today. We're in kind of a little, modified schedule, so to speak, because of Veterans Day. So keep that in mind as you do your stuff today. But what I'm looking at here is the 200-day exponential moving average, which has been a target of ours for a while. And right now the market is trying to decide if it wants to do what it did here in July, which is bounce off that level. You can make the argument from a purely textbook standpoint, we remain in an uptrend as of right now. As long as this is just kind of a mean reversion to the 200-day exponential moving average, if we bounce off of that, and continue to move higher, then the uptrend was really never broken. We just kind of reverted to the mean, and that's what stocks do. That's what indexes do. It's just the ebb and flow of the market. Now, the other side of that is, are we going to break the 200-day exponential moving average? And if so, then trade below. And the jury's out on that. It's my personal feeling with some of these moving averages now beginning to become jumbled, whereas before they were nice and lined up, that we probably will go ahead and trade below the 200. For how long remains to be seen. But I don't think this is going to be a simple bounce off the 200 like it was in July. With the fiscal cliff, the election, all these things, Europe is still out there. With all these things happening, there's just so much there, and with so much uncertainty, trading down in this range for a while. And maybe it's a situation where we just kind of crisscross back and through the 200 for a while. But I don't think this is going to be a simple bounce off the 200-day. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a retest of Friday highs up at 1388, and I'm looking at that or anything higher as an opportunity to put some shorts on. Understanding that anytime I'm in a long scalp during the day that it's counter trend and I need to know where my exit door is. And if I want to do anything overnight or over the intermediate term, I want to be short. The other thing I'll say is this. Friday really felt like the volatility was coming back into the market. Whether that's sustainable, I don't know. I mean, it's one day. But, you're seeing now some bigger candles at the end of the day. And that's good news for day traders because it allows us to get what we need to get during the regular session. So, in holding right now in this environment probably isn't as advisable as it was when we were in a nice steady uptrend or when we were trying to short this high or these lower highs up here because you just knew we were so far away from the 200-day that it simply wasn't sustainable. Well, we're back here now. So to look at this chart and say that we're oversold is not accurate on a longer term basis. On a long-term basis, we are deadpan neutral. We could bounce or we could go down. We're at, we are back at the baseline, at least on my technical analysis. So there's a lot to figure out this week. Okay, so that's what I've got. As far as the pivots go today, you've got double pivots up at 1390, and you got the daily pivot at 1375. So if we get a test of these highs up at 88, a little overshoot to 1390, and if that's resistance, then I'm a seller into that move. Okay, everybody have a fantastic day. Mike Vacchi, Princeton Trader for Mr. Topstep. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.